Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Weng. I'm your host, SlickWeng, and we need a drink of coffee. Oh, that's good. We are here in our creative tester world again because two reasons. One, if you guys saw the video that I made for Glis to try and help him with his power shop. Even right after I made it, I knew that there was a better, more compact way to do it. And I know that there's still a better, more compact way to do it. But keep in mind, the reason I'm drinking coffee is it's 4 o'clock in the morning when I do these. So my coffee's not good enough to make me perfect. So I'm sure there's plenty of folks out there that can improve on this. And I would actually love to see that, because part of why I enjoy this is learning new things and building new things and seeing what kind of cool stuff we can do. Ignore this. This was a failed concept. Let me show you guys real quick how this works. You see, Mr. Glis is using the artifice currency, which is something we tried to do on our Attack of the B Team server when we were doing multiplayer there, before it was Crackpack. So what we wanted to be able to do is make the coins charge for different lengths of time. So let's show you real quick just how this works. We'll do the shilling that way. Okay, impulse item duct. Item comes down, you see the redstone lamp light up and turn off. This is more compact and can probably be made even more compact, using all sides of the block and stuff like that. But just trying to get this thing fleshed out and not spending, I could spend hours and hours doing this. So let me show you guys real quick how this works. Let's do a florin. Boop. That one lights up and never turns off. Why are you not turning off? Because you didn't come out. Why not? Huh. Okay. My Attack of the B Team's being a little glitchy, so try and ignore that. I do promise that this works. It depends on when I log in. So here's what we've got. We've got our chest. Now we've got our item ducts running down to all these chests. There are 4 chests because we have 4 types of currency. We put a pneumatic servo here. We chose to ignore metadata. Now what that means, when you look here, the item number 5871 and then 5871:1, :2, :3. A lot of mods do this, and the metadata is basically the stuff after that colon. So when we tell it ignore and we just put 1 in, it's only going to look at the 5871, meaning it's going to accept all 4 of these. Okay? And we turn our redstone signal to off because we want it to just always pull. That's all well and good. Now we come down here, we have installed pneumatic servos at each one of these. On these, we are using metadata. So we have a shilling, a florin, a sovereign, and a marquee. Did I do that one right? Yes, I did. Okay, now we are using the projectred comparators. Main reason for that, when I tried using the vanilla ones, for whatever reason, this wire would connect until it actually activated, and then it would disconnect. I don't know what was up with that. Now, what we have, we're comparing off of this chest. This chest is empty, which is kind of one of the other things I really like about this. You don't have to do the whole stack it with crazy items thing like we had to do over there. This thing's just going to pick up redstone signal if something is in this chest. Okay? Now, that comparator is going to emit a redstone signal coming out here. Now, this black wire that you see running here, and I did insulated wire for 2 reasons rather than just the red alloy. Number 1, I don't have to worry about this connecting to this without using microblocks. That's wonderful. I also don't have to worry, because I wasn't sure, if using a bare wire here would also create a redstone signal here. That would create serious problems for us. So just to be safe, I used insulated wire. That runs around here to this block where it powers this item duct. Okay, and that's what pulls the item out of this. And still kind of just glitching. There's no reason for that to be on, as you can see. The other direction this is going is to a state cell. And I can't believe I didn't use these the first time, because if you guys recall when I was doing Attack of the B Team, this is how I used my push button timer setup to do my doors. And the RS latch is really cool. Or I'm sorry, RS latch. I kept thinking about Glis's design. The state cell is really cool. You put in a redstone signal, and it emits different redstone signals out the other sides. I believe if you put a redstone signal this way, it's just going to ignore. I think that's what the lock means. I'm not positive. But here's the beauty. This has a timer built into it. So let's say our shilling is 5 seconds. We can come over here. This one, say 15 and 20 and 45. Who knows? I don't know. So that's really cool. So this thing has a timer built in. Now, when your red alloy wire emits this redstone signal here, we want to go to the out that is opposite the lock. This behaves a little differently, so I have micro blocks here to keep this wire from connecting. I also used insulated wire here so that I could illustrate bundled cable, which I'll get to in just a second. So we have our wires coming off here, all wonderful. These all work off of timers. Now, bundled cable is basically, it'll take all 16 colors of insulated wire so you can run it into one. So as you can see, our wires run down here. We go into one bundled cable. This is so you can run off and take it anywhere else you want to. It doesn't really matter. The only catch, you have to use the different colors to get it out. You can do this in a few different ways, but yeah, that's the bummer. Now we have from that bundled cable our 4 different colors of wire coming out. I have one just tucked up underneath there in case you guys can't see. So there's all 4. And that is going to the signal terminal. So these red alloy wires that are not insulated will emit a redstone signal into the block. That signal terminal will pull it and goes to the signal bus to here. So the beauty of this, because we are using a pneumatic servo, that's awesome. We don't have to worry about somebody going, I'm going to pay you with bricks. Nothing will happen. Never work. So they can only use these ones, and you don't have to do all kinds of crazy stuff. You just use the pneumatic servo. So we come down here and let's pop in a sovereign. Pulls the sovereign, shoots on off, boom. This thing, for whatever reason, seems to take a quick second before it starts. But as you can see, this is on. How long did we set you? 20 seconds. Well, it's a little glitchy, but I'm going to say it's just my login this time. I really don't know why that's happening. Why are you still in there? Huh. Okay, and now it's running. Are you running? You're running slowly. So that's the basic principle, guys. Like I said, can still be improved on. Especially when your Attack of the B Team is working properly. So yeah, that was neat. You just see all of them cycle. That was kind of cool. So yeah, once your Attack of the B Team is working properly, this should function pretty well, I believe. Let's come over here and do a shilling. Boom. For this system, I highly recommend impulse item ducts because, yeah, regular item ducts, we would sit here for about 10 seconds before they made it this way. I don't know why it's being so wonky on me. Well, anyway, that's the basic principle, guys. I hope this helps, Mr. Glis, if you watch this. This is kind of a new and improved design. It should work, like I said, as long as your B team is working correctly. And you know who would be really good? I would love to see Generic B do this, because that guy is a redstone wizard. And he knows this Project Red stuff pretty good. So, anywho, I'm going to call it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed, found this helpful, and see you guys on the next episode.